What do Goldie Hawn, Phil Jackson, Al Gore, and thousands of other Americans share? Their need to meditate. Meditation is being offered in more and more places. Schools, law firms, airports, hospitals, even prisons. Science shows it boosts the immune system and reduces stress. Quite simply stated, it makes some people happier. Tonight, we welcome Victor Davich, author of 8-Minute Meditation. Time magazine calls this the most American form of meditation yet. Victor, welcome to Studio 2.
Thank you, Laura. Nice to be here.
Well, I was reading your list here. You've been an attorney, producer, and marketing executive for Fortune 500 agencies.
I started meditating when I was a second-year law student, and I was a very stressed-out, nervous person. And fortunately, I discovered the techniques of meditation. So I came to the practice for practical, not spiritual reasons. I just wanted to get through law school. And once I started meditating, I knew that it was not only going to help me do that, but it was going to change my life. And I continued to meditate through my careers as a business affairs attorney at some major advertising agencies in New York, and then at Paramount Pictures. I've continued to meditate every day, I think, for the last 25 years, and sometimes twice on a tough day.
Victor, for people who don't know how to meditate, how do you get started? Show me how.
It's very simple, Laura. I don't want to get mystical schmystical with you. If you can watch 8 minutes of Seinfeld, if you can watch 8 minutes of a Seinfeld rerun, or CSI, or any other, The Simpsons, you can become a meditator. And I'll show you this evening. You know, this evening we will actually be meditating. So you will see how 8 minutes can really change your life. For the next 8 minutes, you are just going to allow the experience of sound as it becomes known to you. You don't have to go looking for sounds. Let them come to you. If you find yourself thinking about a sound, that's fine. Just realize it, and gently bring your awareness back to the breath. Listen to the sound of my voice without judging it, figuring it out, criticizing. Listen to the sound of your own mind without criticizing, judging it, or trying to understand it. Open your eyes. Try and keep what just happened with you. And try and keep that with you for as long as you can, wherever you go and whatever you do. This is meditation, okay? No big deal. What 8-Minute Meditation is about is for everyone who would like to meditate, who thinks that it's too difficult and too complicated and too hard. You start to get I call it mindfulness muscle. It's like going to a gym and working out. You can't expect to bench press 200 pounds the first day you go in there unless you want to wind up in the hospital. So what you do is you start slowly. You build up incrementally. This is what meditation is. No lesser light than Albert Einstein said that the most amazing phenomenon in the universe was compound interest. Okay? So every time you meditate for 8 minutes, it's like you're making a deposit into, like, the First National Bank of meditation. And it starts to accumulate and build interest upon interest, and it compounds itself. I was talking about the elsewhere and elsewhen. This is a cartoon from New Yorker last week. Two rumpled up executives sitting at a bar after work. And one is saying to the other, "Do you dwell on the wasted years behind you or the terrifying years ahead?" This is Meditation is the antidote to this cartoon. So the whole idea of meditation, to me, is that to be able to take the meditational experience that you've had in 8 minutes and apply it to anything, all your other daily activities, from getting your car washed to coaching your local soccer league, to making a big presentation, to being with your family. It's okay to have a goal in meditation. In other words, some people think, well, you're just supposed to meditate. I don't subscribe to that. I think you need to have a reason. You want to have something, you want to have some change in your life. You want to have a benefit from meditation. Otherwise, why put the time in? I mean, I wouldn't. The idea that there's some special state to achieve, or that meditation will take us to a certain place and I'll become enlightened and I'll be happy all the time and I'll feel blissful. The most special experience you can ever have is the experience that you probably had during your 8-minute meditation tonight. The experience where for a moment, just one little tiny, even a nanosecond, you were aware that you were aware.
I'm so happy I met you.
Okay, have a good trip back. You say. Hi, what's your name? Hi, nice to meet you, Victor Davich. I call meditation an Eastern tool for Western results. And that's why the subtitle of 8-Minute Meditation is Quiet Your Mind, Change Your Life.